What is good with the YouTube? It is your boy, Sean Rock to the represent Mandatory Thrive, because every day it is mandatory for us to thrive, and I am back again with another video. Before I start this video, head over to Amazon.com, purchase my first published book, Give Nothing Less Than 300, From the Basement, My Body and Soul. It's all fuel anyways. Let them laugh at you. Let them talk about you. Let them shame you. Let them ridicule you. Let them reject you. It's all fuel anyways. It's all fuel anyways. Do you know how many people can be successful and be a millionaire, but they're afraid to go sell a bottle of water because they don't want to look broke in front of their friends and family? Just think about that for a second. It's all fuel anyways. Do you know how many people can become great fighters, but they scared to go in the gym and to throw a punch that looks sloppy or a kick that looks sloppy in front of people? Instead of just going to throw a punch and a kick until that punch and kick becomes fluent and efficient, and utilizing the laughing, the failure, because it's all fuel anyways. Do you know how many people settle? And I'm not talking about from a healthy standpoint. I'm talking about truly settle for lifestyles that don't align for them. I'm not talking about being ungrateful. I'm not talking about not being thankful for the things that God has blessed you with. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about settling for a lifestyle that they know doesn't align to as far as who they are. Settling, accepting, well, I'm always gonna smoke Black & Milds of cigarettes. I ain't gonna never quit. It's too old. I'm too old to quit. I'm too old to work out now. I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Oh, they ain't gonna accept me. I got a felony. I'm not being insensitive about the severity of the circumstances. That's not what I'm doing. But what I'm saying is, you got two people. One person's extremely talented. One person not so much. This person may be able to do 20% of the things that this person has to do to reach their maximum potential. In life, we all get both of these. We all get things that we're just gifted with if we just really look at ourselves. And we all get things that we have to work really, really hard for. Don't cry and complain about what you have to do and what it takes to make it make sense to the type of effort that you got to put in for your situation and for what you want. Because it doesn't matter to the world. All they want to know is, when it's crunch time, when it's clutch time, when you get the ball, are you going to take the shot? Are you going to take the shot or not? They don't care about what you had to do on the back end. How you had to self-talk. How you had to go get mentors. How you had to shoot, practice in the basketball gym for hours and hours. They just want to know, when I give you this ball, are you willing to take the shot? Win, lose, or draw? Are you willing to take the shot? Win, lose, or draw? Because it's up to you. How you get there ain't of nobody's concern. So if you want to be on if you want to start on a basketball team and somebody else can just go to regular practice, right? And they on the starting lineup, if you got to do 45 minutes after school every day to get good enough to be on a starting team, then you got to do 45 minutes. The circumstances, the conditions is going to show you what you need to do to get to where you want to go. And you got to be okay with the embarrassment, with the ridicule, with the distance, with detaching yourself, with removing yourself from circles. Because they might finna jump on a video game. Or they might finna go club up and get some buns. Right? They might finna go watch a movie. You might have to miss out on that a little bit, because you got to do extra work. You got 2 students. One of them real good at science and the other one real good at math. The one that's good at science, struggling with math, and the one that's good with science, good with math, struggling with science. So you might be able to pum like me. English, writing, I just freestyle it. Write it through. But just a simple half page of math, it might take me 4 hours to do that half page of math. But if that's what I gotta do to get that math done, to get efficient at math, that's what I gotta do. And I can't be ashamed of it. You know, you got students sitting in class. They want to ask a question, but they're like, man, they gonna laugh at me. I did that. There were so many times in school where I was confused and didn't understand it, didn't comprehend it, and I wanted to raise my hand. But I knew if I raised my hands, people was gonna laugh at me. People was gonna laugh at me. And when I took the chance to do it, people did laugh at me. Now let me tell y'all about a couple other people. We used to call these students teachers' pets. Like you riding D. You know how kids is, we talking crazy. I remember this little dude. He had real thick glasses. Real thick glasses. You know, this was back like early 2000s. And he wasn't really particularly clean or, you know, fresh at school or nothing. He just was a dirty little dude. Like, but in class, like, he was so enthusiastic about learning. And when he didn't understand stuff, he just asked the action. Like, people used to be laughing at him. People used to, and I was one of them, I would laugh at him. I was like, this dude is so horny, bro. Like, bro, get you up out of here, bro. Beat it. Like, that's what I used to be thinking. Like, this dude is so whatever. But when his grades used to come back, you know how the teachers used to do. She would bring the papers individually, and you would see a score on there. And you would see who got all the red on theirs. Right? And this kid would get all his papers and it would be like 88%. Right? And he'd be excited. Then it'd be like 99%. He'd be excited. 97%, 100%. And he would be excited. And I'm just like, wow. That's incredible. If I would have just been unafraid to ask and not worried about what all these people who ain't thinking about me was thinking, I could have had 88% on my test. I could have had 99% on my test. I could have had 100% on my test. Would you want to know what I had on my test? 52%. All red, 60%. And what did I save myself from? Not being accepted. I should have let y'all laugh at me. It's all few anyways. Because he took care of himself by asking the teacher as many questions. Hey, I don't understand this. So what you think about this? It's the person that's not afraid to sell the candy. Not the person who think they too good to sell the candy. You think the owner of Willy Wonka too good to sell candy? Think the owner of Hershey is too good to sell candy? You ain't doing nothing that they ain't doing. You just doing it hand to hand right now. You gotta be willing to take the ridicule, the hate, the laughter in order to accomplish your goals. Because what is it? It's all few anyways. Remember, dream big, work hard, live great, don't stop. It's your boy Shine Rock Tuda. I'm signing out. Peace.